Hello dreamers, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Happy holidays, and let me remind you that we are having an epic giveaway. 3 people are gonna win the free DLC or a $30 gift card for the platform of your choice. Check out the link in the description, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We still have a goal of 40,000 by the end of the year, and if the goal is hit, we're gonna do exactly the same giveaway in January 2025, so it's gonna be awesome. Let's jump right into it. My Disneyland Main Street with Parade. Is that a floating island? Yes, it is. The name of account, Mom Played Dreamlight Valley. That is so cool. Wow, that is... I actually, for some reason, didn't think to make a giant metropolis on one of the floating islands. That would make perfect sense. We have a lot of buildings now that can fit the city vibe. This looks so good. Oh, wow. I kind of wish the floating island was a little bit bigger so you could build like a whole, at least a couple blocks, maybe 4 blocks of the city. This is still pretty decent size and probably easier and bigger than the plaza itself. But I just want a little bit more space to make like nice wide streets with some parks and some buildings. Reminder, this game is intended as a long-term live service game. Take a break if you need it. The game's listing doesn't necessarily highlight that the game is live service, but these days most don't. Just reminding people that if the game feels ever-ending or too much, that it's okay to take a break. If you're attempting to try to ram through everything so you can be done with the game and move on, you're just going to harm your mental health. I'm gonna agree with this. There is so much stuff in this game. Unless you just want to do the story. If you're only focusing on the main story, it can be finished pretty quickly, but there are so many side stories, there's so many friendship quests, other additional hidden quests, and all of the decorating and dream snaps, and star paths and dreamlight duties to complete. Like, if you will spend hundreds and hundreds of hours trying to 100% the game, and you probably never will because we keep getting new updates with new content. No one knows when this game will stop being supported, so for the time being, there is always going to be the next round of more content. Relax, take a break. The game is meant to be cozy, even if GameLoft's administration of the game contradicts that at times. Prioritize what you want from the game. If you're a completionist and it's driving you crazy, consider taking a break from any and all live service games for a while, and focus on a game that's a one and done deal. Take care of yourself. I appreciate this post. This is a very fresh perspective that I haven't seen discussed before. I personally love live service games. I do not play games that are one and done. I don't think I've played a game like that in a long time. Well, there is some games that are kind of in between. Games that offer some sort of replayability that you can play multiple times from start to finish and play it in a different way. I don't like games that have very linear progression. Like, you always, like, if you were to play the game for the second time, it would go exactly the same way as the first time. That's kind of games I'm not a huge fan of. That's why I like cozy games. I like simulation games where you have to like build like anything. If you get to create your own world, especially games that have some procedural generation that allows for a lot of replayability. But yeah, this is all true. Disney Dreamlight Valley is a live service game. It's the game that's meant to have no end, and it will probably not gonna have an end for a very, very long time. If I were to estimate how long will Disney Dreamlight Valley continue its updates, I'm very confident that it's going to be at least 5 more years because, first of all, it's going super strong right now. There is a huge community that cannot get enough. It didn't even reach the peak yet, in my opinion. I feel like the game is growing every single day. If at some point in the future it does reach the peak, and the player base is going to start decreasing, that's when we might need to start worrying that they might stop supporting it soon. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. They already have multiple DLCs planned in the future. They have multiple doors and realms. And there is, the most importantly, infinite pool of content to pull from. Because it's Disney. We still have so many characters, so many unexplored universes that can be integrated in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So this game is not going anywhere for a long time. So it's not a race. Take it at your own pace. Great advice, unimpressed Vulcan. And I have seen people who like really try to speedrun it and try to grind it out. And a lot of times that ends up in them just starting to hate the game and leaving or taking a break for a while. So, of course, it's up to you. Everybody has their own pace. Everybody enjoys the game at different paces, and it's okay. But if you are feeling like it doesn't feel right, if you're not having fun and enjoying playing Disney Dreamlight Valley at the current pace that you're playing, maybe adjusting that pace could be a good idea. Well, here we are. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that... Oh, that's Frosted Heights. I thought you were like... have a field of pumpkin floating in the sky. This is Frosted Heights. You made a farm. A pumpkin farm. Covering the entire island. In Frosted Heights. It is so much work! And that is also so much money. If I were to estimate how much money will you make from harvesting all of these pumpkins, my guess is... if you have farming buddies, if you have a lot of farming buddies, this is easy 30 million coins in this field. That's my guess. If you ever harvest it, let me know if I'm right or wrong. My blue chest spawned in the perfect spot today. Oh, that is a perfect spot. There is one spot in the grand Christmas tree right near the base, like literally one spot in the entire island where you can actually place things, and the chest spawned exactly in that spot, being super close to the tree. That is incredibly rare, like literally 1 in a billion chance. Oh boy, we got a vent. Well, it's been a while, to be honest, since the last event, so let's get into this one. I am done being infuriated by this game. Sounds very ominous. I'm done. I'm tired of seeing beds, counters, dining tables, and things that I don't need because I'm not going to make 18 dining living bedrooms in my house. I have spent the better part of 8 weeks looking for Daisy's stupid wardrobe, visiting all 3 shops as soon as I could, and I still haven't had it pop up. But I've seen the same beds, bathtubs, showers, toilets. I need the RNG of Scrooge's shop to be better. If it's cataloged, please, for all the love that is holy, make it less likely to appear than something that is not cataloged. I'm sorry all, I needed to get that off my chest. I'm going back to maybe playing once a week. I understand the Scrooge Shop frustration. It's been 2 weeks since I got a new item, and there is a few very rare items in the Scrooge Shop that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna disagree with this comment, but I do want to offer an alternative way to look at this problem. A lot of people who I see are frustrated with the Scrooge Shop. They're usually looking for a very specific item or two and not getting it for a long time. A lot of people assume that Scrooge Store needs to give us everything right away. So they treat it like if you open Scrooge Store and there is nothing new, that's a problem. But we can also look at it this way. Imagine, we can look at the Scrooge Store as like an end game, let's say loot chest. Let's take a look at it as a loot chest that we get to open once a day. And in that loot chest, we have a table. Every item has a certain probability of appearing. And there are some items that are very, very rare that have maybe 0.01% chance of appearing. And these are the items that everybody wants to get. So if you ever played any game that has like packs that you open with random contents, that's usually how it works. There is common items that have higher chance of dropping, and there is rare items that have lower chance of dropping. So if you look at it this way, if basically each item has a percentage of appearing, I don't know if that's how it's coded. I mean, I'm pretty sure that certain items are more rare than other items. If you look at it this way, you open a pack once a day, and you just get waiting until you get a lucky drop and finally drop a rare card, and in this case, rare piece of furniture. So it's like it's just a different. I don't think the Scrooge Shop was ever meant as a place where you just come and get absolutely every piece of furniture in the game. It's a loot box. It's meant to give you 99%, maybe 95% of all the items in the game. But the last 5%, some of the rarest items in the game, it's meant to be difficult to get. It's meant to be absolutely end game thing to collect every single Scrooge item, because once you do, you're not gonna go back to Scrooge. And I'm not saying the Scrooge store is perfect, but they are making lots of steps in making it better every single time. They add new inventory. They also added a second floor. They added, now we have 3 shops if you own additional DLCs. I do agree with one thing, that we do need to get higher chances of getting items that we don't have versus the items that we do have. But once again, we don't know if that's, maybe it's already there. Maybe those items that you're not getting are meant to be this rare. For me personally, it's funny because the Daisy's wardrobe, I see it in the shop all the time. I probably see it at least once a week. It's gonna pop in one of my shops. So my RNG is just different. You might have some item that I've been looking for months, but also I can get the items that you're looking for all the time and not feel like they're rare. So it is a loot box. It is a giant random machine that sometimes you're gonna get the stuff that you want, but sometimes there's going to be some items that are going to elude you. But in the end of the day, you will get it eventually if you just keep at it. There's also the multiplayer feature where somebody bound to get the item that you're looking for when they already have it for the second time. And the multiplayer allows you to find that person, visit their valley, and actually get the item from their shop. So there's plenty of ways to get the items from a Scrooge shop. I don't know what was the point of everything I just said. For me personally, there is just so much more in this game outside of Scrooge Shop that checking this, like, it's just something you do. You just check the Scrooge Shop every day. Nothing new. Oh well, I'm gonna move on to the next things I need to do today. But if you do get something new, it's just such an amazing feeling. I hope in the near future we'll be able to find a balance of player satisfaction and Scrooge Shop still not being extremely easy. Like, if you just get new item every day, you're gonna run out of items extremely fast. Let me know in the comments. What do you feel? Do you think Scrooge Shop needs to be more generous? Like, do we need to have higher chances of getting new items? And if we do, then by how much? Do we need to guarantee at least one new item per day? Or like, what would be a good solution to keep it still, like, not too overpowered, but also not as frustrating as it is right now? I'm genuinely, I don't know how we can find this balance, but if you have any ideas, please share them in the comments. The cooking gods smiled upon me this morning. Wait, why? Cheesecake, carrot cake, caramel apples, bunch of desserts. Day 1 player with both expansion packs. So I have a ton of recipes I've cooked. Walked into complete one of team feeding the villagers duties I have on the start path. And so this, all my villagers and Remy's wanted desserts. So no changing tabs. Desserts that were near the top of my dessert menu and all next to each other. Wow, that is small victories. When we don't have a search bar or ability to scroll fast, all of these things definitely makes it much easier. Congratulations. Why did Daisy have to do me like this? I like how the character's head is tilted in the shot, and it's like, you can just imagine him saying, "Why did you do me like this?" And it's like such like very neutral face just looking at you. That's hilarious. We got Nora from Horrible Gaming with Cozy Holiday Market. Oh my. Is that your dream snap? Oh, I love the pattern in the middle. Oh my god. Okay, this is an easy 4K dream snap. Let's just agree on that, right? This is incredible. Well done, Nora. Cozy with Juliet. Snowy Alpine Village with a new house skin. Oh, and you got two of these snowy cottages. Man, I need it. That's amazing. That would be so good for my dream snap. This would literally be the dream snap. We absolutely need more houses with snow on the roofs. Probably we got quite enough for this winter, but hopefully next winter we got a couple more. My Beauty and the Beast Castle Courtyard. I like the symmetry. Well, I hate to be this guy, but I'm looking at this straight line, middle, everything symmetrical, fountain symmetrical, and then boom, the door. The door to the castle is not symmetrical. I would move the whole build 1 square to the left. I think it's gonna align perfectly. Unless from this angle it looks like it would align, but maybe it just doesn't. Maybe it's just impossible to align perfectly. I do like the greenery on the front yard of the Beast Castle. It looks really good. I can totally see Belle sitting down on these benches and doing some light reading. Don't forget to store your festive fish in the chest in Mickey's secret room in the castle so you don't accidentally cook with them or eat them. I literally ate my festive fugu by accident. I clicked on my berry salad, but I misclicked because the fugu was right under it, and automatically I just eat, and then boom, vanished. Thankfully, I was able to reset the game to like I have a button on my Stream Deck that I use for Scrooge resets. I just hit that button as soon as I realized what I did, so it killed the game, so it didn't auto-save, and I was able to recover my fish. But please do not tempt fate. You will cook it. I can promise you. If it's in your chest, if it's in a regular chest, it will get cooked. This fish loves getting cooked. It will jump in the slot where you just need the random fish and you're going to be preoccupied with something else. You're not going to notice. And you are going to cook it. So go put it, either drop it on the floor, in the house, or outside, or on the table, or in the chest inside the Mickey's secret room. If you enter the castle, go to the right, go all the way to the end, and there's a couple chests in there. Very, very helpful. Oh my post made it to like 500 upvotes. Thank you so much, guys. People really enjoyed my flower storage. This is the first time I'm doing Reddit review, and I actually get my own post in the top posts. That is incredible. Thank you so much for all the upvotes. You want thingamabobs? I got 20,000. This is extremely satisfying. I have seen multiple people do this. It's so clean. It's such a clean look. It's just so cool to look at it from the top. I wonder though, it's like, it sounds to me personally like it would be a logistical nightmare to be able to replant, harvest all of this. So it's like if you're gonna replant one of the fields, you're gonna need to bring the seeds. Maybe you can like build this with some chests that are gonna have like the seeds for every of these crops near the field, so you can just come in, grab the seeds, and then one chest for seeds, one chest for crops. Oh, okay, wait. This might work. This way you can never run out of ingredients. Make the same setup, but have 2 chests per field. One with seeds, one with crops. And you'll never run out of anything. That is awesome. I haven't played in 2 years. Are pumpkins still a good money maker? Wait, 2 years? Isn't the game like 2 years old? I mean, I guess it's 2 years and like a couple months. Yeah, pumpkins are still the best. Nothing that they released came even close. Except pineapples. Pineapples were pretty close, but they never managed to take over the pumpkins in terms of money making. Well, that's new. Yes, that's the glitch I was talking about. When you get a house and it just gets attached to you, and whenever you go, it spawns right by you. This would be, if that happened to me, I would make the most insane dream snap in history of dream snaps, just to take full advantage of this bug. We got BB064 greenhouse cottage build. I love how colorful it looks. And you got a little farm on the right as well. This is pretty. Wow, I love this. Wait, we can put the water furniture inside this pool as well? I didn't know that. That is huge. That is one of the best looking pools. This bench on the outside, it was just made for this. That is an amazing build. Oh, I don't know why. This is the first time me seeing this item used like this. It's just like a drying rack for clothes. I don't know why. Why is it first time me seeing this or even thinking to use it like this? Like have a washing area outside? This is one of the most genius things I've seen, at least today. I love this so much. Fantastic build. Alright guys, this is all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of inspiration on Reddit today. Lots of incredible builds. I'm blown away. This is incredible. I absolutely love the builds this community comes up with. I love doing Discord reviews, Reddit reviews, and I will probably make myself one of these crop islands at one point. But before I do that, I need to get unlimited floating islands. I feel like I cannot sacrifice a whole island for farming, especially considering I don't do much farming. So just to sit there and be pretty while I might need that island for something else in the future, that just sounds like a lot of work that I'm only willing to do if I can make just a new island. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy holidays. I'll see you later, and take care.
Diva.